Hello everyone. In this video we will start indefinite integration. So what is integration first? Integration is very simple. Integration is the reverse process of differentiation. Differentiation. What is the meaning of this? That is, if you know the ddx of f of x is g of x, then the integration of g of x dx is f of x. That is the integration. So integration is the reverse process of differentiation, meaning by that if you want to find out the integration of this gx function, then you should know the gx is derivative of which function. As we know that the derivative of fx function is gx, therefore the integration of gx is fx. Now coming to the sign, what does this represent? This represent the sign of integration. Sign of integration, correct? Okay, this is very important, very important. This is dx. Dx means differential of x. Differential of x, and here it is representing that we are integrating the function with respect to x. Here it is representing that we are integrating the function with respect to x. So whenever dx is there, then we have to understand that we have to integrate the function with respect to x. Very, very important, super important. And what is dx? Exactly, the dx is differential of x. Now what is differential of x? See, differential. What is differential? Okay, suppose y is equal to x square. Then I can find out the derivative dy by dx as x square ka derivative. What is that? 2x. Then I can write dy is equal to 2x dx. Here dy is the differential of y. This is differential of y. Okay, dx is differential of x, and this differential of x is actually the very, very small part of x. This dx is the differential of x, and this is very, 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 very small part of x. You can understand in that way, correct? Similarly, the dy, the very, very small part of y. So here in integration sign, whenever dx is there, that representing that we are integrating the function with respect to x. Okay, but in fact the dx is a very, very small part of x. And integration meaning means we are integrating, we are adding, we are summing. So therefore the very important formula, that is the integration of dx, is simply the dx plus dx plus dx and plus plus. That will definitely give x, the small part of x plus small part of x plus small part of x, that will finally give x. So therefore the integration of dx, or you can say that 1 dx, the integration of 1 dx is x. Very super important, okay, to understand this. Okay, so dx is differential of x. It is the very, very small part of x, and therefore the integration of dx is x, because integration means we are summing, we are adding, that is we are adding dx to dx to dx to dx, and the process goes on, and finally we will get the x. So therefore over integration sign, this dx representing that we are integrating the function gx with respect to the variable x, and this integration is nothing but the reverse process of differentiation. Means we have to find out the integration of gx. Ultimately we have to find out the function whose differentiation is gx. Correct? So integrating gx means to find out the function whose differentiation is gx, and that is fx here, if ddx of fx equal to gx. For example, the derivative of sin x is what? Cos x, and therefore the integration of cos x dx is sin x. So that is the whole about the integration. Integration is the reverse process of differentiation. Okay, this is the sign of integration. Dx means differential of x. What does it represent over here? It representing that we are integrating the function with respect to x. Okay, and ultimately this finding the integration is nothing but finding the function whose derivative is this gx. Okay, this all thing is very clear what is exactly the integration. Now coming to the indefinite integration. What does it mean? Indefinite integration. Let's see. Indefinite integration. Why it is indefinite integration? See, ddx of fx is g of x, and also the ddx of fx plus any constant c is also g of x. Correct? C is constant. So from here I can say that the integration of gx with respect to the x, that is dx, is equal to fx, and from here I can say that the integration of gx with respect to dx, that is dx, is fx plus c. Now you can observe that this is the integration of gx, answer is fx, and also this is the integration of gx, the answer is fx plus c. So there are two answers. Okay, there are two answers for the integration of the same function. Okay, so the two answers are differ by the constant only. The two answers are differ by the constant only. So therefore this c is constant of integration. In fact, this indefinite integration represents the class of the function. The class of the function whose derivative is this gx function. Correct? So the integration of gx dx is now I can say that f of x plus c, because the fx plus c represent the entire family of the function whose derivative is gx. Correct? The fx plus c representing the entire class of the function whose derivative is gx, and therefore I can say that the any two integrals, this is integrand, this is what? Integrand. Gx is integrand. Integrand means the function which is to be integrated, called as the integrand. Okay, dx represent the differential of x, where this represent here that we are integrating this function gx with respect to dx. This gx is integrand. Okay, now as I can say that the integration of the function actually gives the entire class of the function whose derivative is this function. Correct? So therefore any two integral of the same function, I can say like that, any two integral of the same function differ by constant only. Differ by constant only. So as you can see that the answer of this integration is fx, the answer of this integration is fx plus c, and both are differ by the constant only. So the any two integral of the same function differ by the constant only, I can say that. like that. And why it is called as the indefinite integration? Because the answer to this question, the answer to this process, that is integration. Integration is the process, and it is the reverse process of differentiation, and therefore it is also called as an antiderivative. Antiderivative. This is antiderivative. Okay, antiderivative of I can say that the integration. This is antiderivative. This is antiderivative process. Okay, also called as the primitive primitive of the function. So what is the integration of gx dx? I can say like that. What is the antiderivative of gx? Correct. What is the antiderivative of gx? That is fx. And what is the primitive of gx? That is integration of gx with respect to x, and that answer is fx or fx plus c. Okay. Okay, fine. This is all about the indefinite integration. And when we put the limit, suppose I want to find out the integration of gx with respect to x between the limit a and b. This is called as a definite integration. This is definite integration, and that will give the particular member of this class, this entire family में जो एक particular member है, that will be the answer of this integration, where we are integrating gx with respect to the x between the limit a to b. This is definite integration, and that will be free from the answer will be free from the any constant c. Correct? So that will definitely give the particular member of this class, this family. Okay. So this is about the indefinite integration and definite integration. Okay. Fine. Now, as we have seen that the integration of dx is x. Okay. And similarly, the integration of d of fx is fx. Okay. By the concept of the differential, that is which is the very small part of x, and the integration, that means the summing all the small part of x, that will give entire part of x, like that. And as we know that now the integration is the reverse process of differentiation, therefore I can say that the ddx of integration of fx dx is simply fx. Correct? So these are the three important aspects or the concept regarding the meaning of integration, the meaning of differential, okay, and the meaning of differentiation and integration. Okay, fine. Now let's see some rules of integration. What are the rules to integrate the functions? Rules of integration. First one is, if k is any constant and we are integrating k into f of x with respect to the x. Now you understand dx means we are integrating the function with respect to x. So at that time k will come out of the integration sign. This is simply fx dx. The second rule is, if I want to integrate the sum of the two functions, okay, with respect to x, then this can be written as fx dx plus integration of gx dx. And the third one is fx minus g of x ka integration with respect to x is integration of fx dx minus integration of gx dx. So these are the rules of the integration. Okay, in that way we can integrate the functions. So what is the meaning of integration? We know that. What does dx representing there? We also know that. In fact, what is the basic meaning, the general way we can understand that integration means the summation. Okay. Okay, fine.